You know, I would punish evil for daring to attack me eventually. Um, and then on top of that, we wanted his taunt to be more of a rescue operation than a direct like insult, right? Like the warrior is just like, hey, you're a jerk, come attack me, right? Very direct.
Right, I
I'm
see what you're saying.
intimidating, you know, whatever it is. Whereas for the paladin, the idea was like, oh, one of my friends is in trouble. I'll cast a spell on my friend,
Hmm.
and it will transfer the threat to me and get that monster to come over. And right, so that's more in
Right,
line with the thematic that he's a protector and he's a saver, rather than like a direct,
right,
yelling and screaming. So that was the approach, right?
yeah.
Um, the thematic approach. The mechanics were difficult because it was much harder to switch targets and use an ability on a friend without the smart targeting stuff that eventually went in than it was to just, hit taunt on the thing that you were already targeting, right? So he had some mechanical difficulties, and then he was fine generating threat as long as the thing was on him. But once it was off him, it was really difficult to get it back on him so they could go back to generating threat, right?
Hmm.
Whereas the warrior was more direct and more,
Yeah.
you know, consistent. So
Just to kind of like explain what Kevin's talking about is righteous defense, which is it's the paladin taunt that's added in Burning Crusade specifically. Yeah, because some people were saying like no paladin's not taunt in vanilla,
right,
but which actually leads to another question. Why in vanilla originally why didn't you guys give him a taunt in vanilla?
because it's one of those things where we didn't have the idea worked out yet, and we
Hmm.
didn't want to just band-aid it by giving him a taunt, because once you give him a taunt you can't take it away, right?
Right.
Like anything less than that or even different than that, then people are going to be like, why would you do this to us? Just give us the thing we've had, right? So it's really difficult to take mechanics away. We didn't have the total specific idea worked out on how he was actually going to taunt, so we were
Hmm.
still experimenting and learning as we went, but our goal and our philosophy was always do it different, make the bear tank a certain way, make the paladin tank a certain way, make the warrior tank a certain way,
Hmm.
and to a lesser extent